name is Thomas Rylander. I'm here today to complete my Module 8 assignment for Aspen University. The topic today will involve supporting social and emotional development. I will first define what social competence is, and I will tell you the things that are needed to facilitate it. I also will give you a definition on how to support emotional development. Finally, I will discuss the stress factors involved in social and emotional development.
Stop. Go.
Yes, the definition of social competence, it refers to a person's ability to get along with other people. A child's social competence is affected by how well she communicates with other children and with adults. A child's view of themselves in relation to their family, peers, and others that they are exposed to in the world. Now I will tell you the factors that facilitate social competence. Okay? Socialization is introducing children to a variety of people and multiple circumstances. So, just to touch on that a little bit, when you're a child, for children not to be around other children will stunt their social, competent, and emotional development. Children need to learn how to play together, interact together, and also learn different facets from adults regarding their behavior. Okay? Transitioning for children can be very difficult, starting from as early as infant age. When an infant transitions to the toddler classroom or a toddler transitions to the preschool classroom, it is a very difficult event for children. To help facilitate that, the best method that I see, and is the easiest method, is to have circle time with the group of children as they come into the classroom for the first time. Circle times enables children to see how other children introduce themselves and talk when their name is called by the teacher, to say, Johnny, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you? What are your likes, your dislikes? And children can see another child talking in a low voice and be like they don't have as much to worry about because they may be shy as well. So to be able to see the difference of loud children, shy children, children just seem regular, is very important to children because it shows them the difference. Circle time also starts the communication process for children and enable them to begin to understand how they are unique in their own way. Perspective taking begins and children start understanding the difference in others around them. Johnny likes playing ball alone while Jerry prefers to play in groups. Building a sense of self starts taking place at this moment. Competence belief Competence starts to develop in children as they can believe they can accomplish tasks and achieve goals. After the competence stage, worth comes into play as they understand the value of themselves and in others. Thirdly, control. They feel that they have the ability to control the environment around them. For example, once a child becomes confident, they feel that they can ask Jimmy to play ball with them and bring other kids in as well. That's pretty much controlling the environment for children. Okay? How adults and caretakers can help children build and develop social skills begins with being positive with children. create an atmosphere of caring, show an interest in children's lives, and share something about yourself. Like, my favorite color is red, Johnny. What is your favorite color? He may say, my favorite color is red as well. He's not going to say as well, but he'll say, red is my favorite color too, Mr. Tom. Okay? And they'll start to understand that it's okay for people to be different. Because early stages in life, children are pretty much mimicking what they see. You can also help children by asking them to help you and give you advice concerning simple topics. Like, Johnny, what should we do with the table now? Should we put the cups in the trash or should we throw them on the floor? You're asking his advice, he'll say, no, you can't throw it on the floor, Mr. Tom. You're supposed to put cups in the trash. Okay? So you want to develop that close sharing relationship with children to help them understand and to guide them in some of their important decisions. I got to stop this. Okay. After children build confidence, peer interaction takes place as children start playing with other children. They may walk over and introduce themselves with a child or ask them can they join their game, and the communication process starts. They begin making friends, sharing and helping other children, cooperating with the rules and regulations of games and respecting the rules. They begin problem solving and expressing their feelings. All these things help in facilitating social competence.
Go.
I now will discuss how to support emotional development.
Okay.
Providing the right amount of support to help children learn new skills and knowledge that will assist them in social development is crucial for parents and caregivers. Guided participation helps children solve problems while developing their social skills they need for social play activities. For instance, when you show a child the importance of sharing because there's one ball, and you can turn one ball into a game by just simply roll the ball to each other, is the right amount of support that children need when developing social skills. Also, you have to access the circumstances when problems arise to help children make the right decision so they can resolve it properly. For instance, regarding toys, if a child snatches a toy from another child, you should immediately tell the child to give the toy back to the child they snatched it from and show them how to ask the child, can they play with that toy? This lets children know they did something wrong, but you didn't turn it into a very big deal. You structured it as a learning adventure. That's not appropriate as a learning adventure. That's not appropriate behavior. That's inappropriate behavior. You should do it. Okay? But after you do that, you want to make sure the child understands what you were telling them. Because if they don't understand, they will probably do the same inappropriate behavior again. There are many stress factors involved in social and emotional development. I'm going to give you a few. Family circumstances is the first, where children that are born in poverty or born in crime-ridden neighborhoods may have some stress factors when it comes to social and emotional development, because they're in an environment that is really not adequate for children to be raised in. So they will mimic what they learn in that environment. The second factor is early pressure to excel. A lot of parents these days want their children to read at 6 months. They want the children to be able to do backflips at 9 months. They want their 7-year-old to be doing 5th grade, 6th grade work. They want their child to be a professional football, basketball, hockey player, and they put unjust pressure on children based on their wants and not the child wants. That is very stressful for children. Media stress also, when children see violent television, inappropriate videos, even watching the news for a child can be stressful. Also, children that are involved in child abuse and neglect also have stress factors. So it's very important for a teacher, parent, and caregiver to understand the situations that the children they may be trying to guide regarding building social and emotional skills, the stress factors involved, so they don't have expectations that are unreasonable for the child. In closing, I'm going to give you some solutions to help eliminate or assist in helping children deal with stress factors. The one way you can do it is give them emotional knowledge to teach them how to react properly to others' emotions. So if Jimmy's having a temper tantrum, then they shouldn't mimic that and have a temper tantrum themselves. They should try to help Jimmy, if possible, to calm down. If he fell on his knee or he didn't get the ball, by giving them the ball, or the many other solutions that's out there to help children deal with other children's emotions. And then you should try to teach children how to manage their emotions. And the best way to do that is to have them communicate and tell you about what is wrong, so they're not holding it inside thinking that either they did something wrong, or they don't want to be a tattletale, or whatever else is going through a child's mind. You want to be able to get them to express themselves, and that helps them with emotional regulation. Another thing parents and caregivers can do is always remember to be patient with children, to not argue or exhibit inappropriate behavior around them, and to really just, the bottom line, love and care and play with them. Play is very important to children. It helps them relieve stress. It helps their social abilities. It helps their emotional abilities, because play makes children happy. So in closing, I believe those are the solutions that can help solve some of the problems regarding social and emotional development.
Come on, Cubby, get on.
Come on,